Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're back with our final set of cards using the Kendra's card challenge number 19. So this is going to be cards 13 through 15. So we're going to be making 3 cards. We're using the Weekend Adventure stamp set, the Eyelet 3D embossing folder, the Weekend Adventures sticker sheet, as well as the designer series paper, okay? So those are a couple of products we're using, but of course, before we get started, we have to go over some buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Fall for Toil paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 9 cards. Cajun Craze is the stamping spot. It's going to coordinate with a Autumn Toil suite that is coming out in the new mini in September. We have our Circle of Season add-on dies. These are available for Paper Pumpkin subscribers. They do coordinate with July, August, and September Paper Pumpkin kits. And I have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the Paper Pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our Stampin' Rewards program where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. Redeem rewards on future orders. Track and save rewards in your online Stampin' Up account. And rewards expire after 12 months of the earning date, okay? Next, we have our 2025 to 2027 in-color product sale, 15% off these in-color products from August 5th to the 31st. You can visit honeybeestampinghive.com and look for the in-color icon and click on that. It'll take you straight to the website for all the products that are in this sale. Lastly, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up product. I'm asking just $35 for each box. Shipping is included in that price. If you're interested, email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. All right, and that is all of our buzzworthy business for the day. So let's get started because we have, like I said, 3 cards to make. So I have some mossy metal here, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Basic black, 5 by 3 3/4. Very vanilla, 3.5 by 4 3/4. Designer series paper, 3.5 by 3/4. That is the inside of our card, already done. The rest of the measurements can be found on Kendra's card sketch on her PDF, and I will have a link in the description box for you to get that. So we're going to be making cards 13, 14, and 15, all right? So I have some designer series paper here that I'm going to mat onto this basic black. And as you can see, I've already used a punch to get a circle out of there that we're going to be using on our card. This is the piece that I embossed with the Eyelet embossing folder. I love the way it made the designer series paper crackle and show a little bit of that white. Just adds a little more interest to this design. On her card sketch, it says to use embossing or a textured surface for this layer. So this piece is not part of the designer series paper that she had you cut. I just thought I would make a pattern and texture. So now we're gonna keep this right here and we are going to add some circles. I shouldn't have put that on yet. So I have some circles here. They're 1 3/4 circles, and then I have a 2-inch circle. So we're gonna add these circles onto some mossy metal. No, we're not. They're not going to layer on there. These are going to be onto the side. So I want this mossy metal here to be about in the middle. We're going to put that there. And then this one is going to go over it like this. Then I'm going to try to get the same thing done on the opposite side. Maybe, where did I put that black? I should have put the black in the middle. Then I would know how far I need to go. Put the glue on the back of this one. We're gonna put it down like this. It's somewhat even. Then we're just gonna turn this over and cut it off. Now I should have put this on the designer series paper so it wouldn't go all the way to the edge where my cardstock is, but that's okay. It looks good either way. Okay, so then we're gonna Am I going to put this down flat? Yeah, I think I want to put that down flat. I think. I'm going to put this down flat like so. Ooh, no. Did you guys? Oh my goodness. And I almost put that upside down too because the trees were going the wrong way. So when this dries, I'm gonna have to get my glue eraser and get that off of there. So we're gonna get a sticker from our sticker sheet. And we're gonna use this one, What a View. If I can peel it off. And we're gonna put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this, because I want this popped up. If you are afraid of your sticky part sticking down when you want to pop something up, use your embossing buddy or something like powdery, or stick it to your clothes and get that stickiness off the back so it won't stick where you don't want it to. Okay, then I'm gonna put this right here in the middle like that. And then we're gonna put some glue on the back of all of this and stick it down to our card. Just like that. And then we are going to get some Adhesive-Backed textured dots to decorate our card. Let me get my Take Your Pick tool. And I am going to, I think, put one up here. And I'm gonna put two over here. Like this. Just like that. And that is our first card done. This is sketch number 13. Isn't that nice? And I'll get that glue off of there. Okay, let's move on. Sketch number 14. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We have some heat embossing to do. So I have my stamp here. We're going to heat emboss in black. Let me get my pieces out. This is suggested when you're using her, doing her whole challenge. If you're going to do all 15 cards, to label your envelopes and put all your pieces in there. So let's get the inside of our card put together. So we have Very Vanilla, 3.5 by 4 3/4, going on to some Cajun Craze, 5 by 3 3/4. And I ran out of stamping seal, so you guys know I don't usually use glue to go on my cards. Let me see here. Which side of this do I want showing? I think I'm gonna use the boots. I mean the brown. There's no boots on this. Ooh. And we're just gonna decorate the top of our card like that. Okay. And then we're gonna put this on the inside of our card base, which is Very Vanilla, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so that's the inside done. Then we have this piece here. This is what we're going to be heat embossing on. And I have a piece that needs to go right here. And then we have some other pieces that are going to be up here, like so. With this one in the middle. And I just want to put this here to get a basic idea of where I need to be stamping. So I'm going to get my little board here. Close up my glue because we're not going to glue this down yet. I'm going to get my embossing buddy. And I'm going to rub right over this area to make sure I don't get any fingerprints where I don't want them when I do my embossing. Get some Versamark ink and our stamp that says things to do and places to go. And we're going to stamp in this area right here, and our Versamark, just like that. Close up this ink, and we are going to get some grid paper so we can pour our basic black, our wild black embossing powder. There we go. Brush off any excess and pour your extras back into your container. And we'll get the heat tool and heat this up. Okay, so we have that all heat embossed, and so now we can add all of our papers on. So I'm gonna add this one here. Yeah, making sure I'm using the right one. If I can get my glue started. We're gonna add this right down here. Hopefully that's straight. Then we're gonna add these at the top. I'm gonna go ahead and put glue on the back of all of these so that I can quickly, no. This one I wanna put the glue on this side. Okay. Because I wanna be able to move them to where they need to be, making sure that my trees are going in the right direction. We have our acorns here. I'm sorry, you guys might hear my granddaughter crying in the background, but that's what happens when you have babies. They cry. Okay, then we're gonna take this piece and put it along the bottom of all of those. This is not straight. We're just gonna add this down here. Whoop. Okay, and I seem to have a bit of an overhang, just the tiniest bit. And we're gonna take this and put it onto our card base. Just add this on, try to get it centered. Like so, like that. And then I think I wanna add a sticker to this. So let me get my sticker sheet. I think I'm gonna do things to do, places to see. It's time for an adventure. And I think I wanna put it down here like this. And that is that card, and we're gonna add some of our Adhesive-Backed textured dots. And I think I want them up here, or do I? Let's put one there, one up here, and one right there. Okay, card number 14 done. Okay, so let's move on to the last card. Card number 15 out of Kendra's Card Sketches Challenge number 19. This is the last card. I'm so excited. Okay, so this one, what are we doing? Let's get our inside pieces here. Very vanilla, 3.5 by 4 3/4. Going on to some Old Olive, 5 by 3 3/4. And I don't seem to have anything to decorate this side, this inside piece with, so we won't decorate it. I must have forgotten to cut a piece out. Okay, so that's that one. And we are going to take this Old Olive and layer all of our pieces to it. So again, all of our measurements are going to be on Kendra's PDF, which will be a link to her website so that you can get the PDF. It is free at Kendra's, what is it? Kendra'sCardChallenges.com. So we're just going to layer that on here like that. And then we're going to put this onto our old olive down the side right here like this. Try to get it on there straight. Okay, then we have this piece of designer series paper. And you guys, I know I'm picking these things. I know which side to use because I marked the back, so I won't use the wrong side. Because I've done that before, used the wrong side. So, because these papers, I'm using both sides of them, so I have to mark which one I'm not supposed to use. This one, we're gonna put on here next, and it's gonna go about like this. Let's make sure that's straight. Then we have one last piece of designer series paper, and we're gonna use these little trees. We're gonna glue this on. And we're gonna put that about up here. We're not gonna put that one in the middle. We're gonna put that more towards the top and try to give it the same border as we have on this side. So I need to scoot it, scoot it, scoot it. And then we're gonna put this on our card front. On our card base rather, because this is the card front. We're just gonna put that on there like that. And I'm gonna get my sticker sheet again, and we are going to get some stickers from here. We're gonna get Having Fun, this cute little tag here, and I think I need to, I'm gonna leave that little circle on there. I'm just gonna put this right here like this, trying to get it even on there. And we're gonna pop this up. So where's my Stampin' Dimensionals? I'm gonna pop that up. And I think I wanna put an acorn on here to cover that circle up just like that. And we'll pop another dimensional right up under there. Like so. And I think that's all we need the sticker sheet for. So let's remove our backings from our dimensionals. And we are going to put this right over here like so. Ooh, that is so cute. Okay, where's our bling bling? We're gonna add some of these. I think I want one right there. And let's do one right here and one right there. And call that done. That's card sketch number 15. Isn't that cute? Okay, so here's 14 and 13. So 13, 14, and 15 card sketches of Kendra's card challenge number 19 done. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.